A chili stall. A bit tatty. And it doesn't look like there's too much going on. Hi there.
What would you like? Normal or extra?
What?
Normal chili or extra hot chili?
I'm not too sure just now.
Nobody gets paid for just standing around.
All those other folks can wait.
Not exactly backwards and coming forwards, are we? I like it. What do you want?
What can you tell me about Willow Creek?
No idea. I was born here and I'll die here, I suppose.
Doesn't exactly sound like there's much going on here.
So there isn't. 10, 12 years ago, it was good here for a while. You could make good money, what with all the tourists. We all thought things were on the up, but it never was. Loads of people lost money, they invested, and then bit by bit the visitors stopped coming.
Yeah, take old Murray and his hotel, for example.
It's still kind of half okay there. He's got a finger in most things round here and takes his cut. There's plenty more, though, that really caught a cold. They went bust. 2, 3 of them hanged themselves.
What can you tell me about Miss Valley?
She's a nutter. She's been in the loony bin. She belongs back in there, too. That's what I say.
So, what's wrong with her?
She never got over what happened to her brother.
So? Come on, then. What about it?
12 years ago. A series of murders. The murder that caused the biggest sensation all across the country was when little Vic Valley was killed. A little boy was murdered by Samuel Gordon in a stone circle in the forest. And in a very nasty way, too.
That's really awful. And Miss Valley...
Well, she's the sister. She found him the next day. It really screwed her up. Stopped eating, didn't speak to anyone anymore. When she swallowed a load of rat poison, she was committed.
Oh, jeez. And in spite of all that, she's come back out now and is back living in Willow Creek of all places?
Turned up here again a few years back. The doctors reckoned it would be better for her, but once you've had roof damage, then, well, it's always gonna leak, isn't it? That's what I say.
What can you tell me about the museum?
That's another brilliant idea from the town hall. Who, I ask you, wants to see that load of old crap in there?
Well, the Gordon Family Chronicle is very impressive.
What's so impressive about a bloody book? Does it bring more people into the village? No.
And Bobby.
That bloody Mrs. Puff from the town hall got him the job. One of those unbearable do-gooders, always sticking her nose in and turning Bobby against me.
He seems to take his job very seriously.
Rubbish. I know what's going on. If anyone wanted to break into that museum, then Bobby would be absolutely no deterrent. Thank goodness they didn't give him any kind of weapon.
Bobby in the museum told me that you're his brother. He seems like a really nice guy.
If you only have to put up with him for a few hours, maybe he is. But I've got to knock about with this stupid idiot. Day in and day out. He can't get a single thing right. But everybody fusses about him because he's got it so tough.
Aw, jealous?
Jealous of that idiot?
Does he live with you?
I've been lumbered with him since our parents died. He ought to be put into a home with all the other retards. But who's going to pay for all that?
Nice to hear how your family holds itself together. Who are you?
What's that got to do with you?
My name's Darren. I'm studying English literature and would like to learn more about the country and its people. That sound familiar to you?
Should it?
A fellow student of mine may well have been around here recently.
No idea.
You'd have noticed her. Tall, pretty...
Haven't seen her, and I'm here pretty much all day, hunkered down here. My name's Tom.
I'd like a portion of chili, please.
Now you do. Normal or odd?
If I'm right, then there's only one pot anyway.
Hot then.
You called it right.
Oh, the mighty Lord is generous to the lower born.
Do you know anything about a black ball? It was stolen from the museum a few weeks ago.
I heard about it. It doesn't really interest me, frankly.
So, not exactly a lot going on round here then.
You think I don't know that? Crowds of folk from all over the place. Loads of hungry customers, you said. And then it's getting worse by the year.
Isn't Willow Creek also a bit too small for a fair?
Those clever pillocks in the town all had it all worked out. They reckoned that people from all round these parts would come here. It used to work out okay, too. Everybody wanted to come and have a look at the murder capital. But nowadays, it's just one big loss maker.
The people just aren't gonna be drawn here by a couple of carousels and a few stalls.
And who has to foot the bill for all these fantastic ideas? Me.
Is the pub yours?
Where'd you hear that?
Miss Valley reckons it is.
You shouldn't get involved with that nutter. She's a few sandwiches short of a picnic.
When's the pub open?
This evening, after I've shut down the store. Those commercial Einsteins in the town all make me keep open from 11 in the morning to at least 5 p.m. And in the meantime, I've sold just about sod all. If it was down to me, I'd have chucked all this lot here in the harbour by now. Shoved it up the Lord Mayor's arse.
I need to get on. I hardly think there's a quaint alleyway, a picturesque canal, or a peaceful... I got you some chili. I hope you like it.
Oh, yeah, but I've got no money.
Don't worry, it's on me.
Oh, thanks, Darren. But I'll give you something too, then.
Thanks. Hello, Bobby.
Hi, Darren.
So, are you full now?
Yes, was delicious, really hot.
And you still don't want to blow bubbles?
I do, but I don't have any more bubble mixture.
Should I get some for you?
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'm out of here. See you around.
See you.
I'll take that with me, okay?
Yeah, okay.
What does it say here? The death bell of Warm Hill Church. I guess the church doesn't exist anymore. Otherwise, the bell wouldn't be here. I don't think that's part of the exhibition. There must be some... Yeah, liquid soap. I'll put some in the tube. That's it. It's full. Look, Bobby. I filled up the bottle with soapy water.
Wow! Thanks, Darren.
All right. This is my chance. Got it. Looks like a... And therefore it shall agree, for if therefore the member at order no be wary.
Dear visitor, it is 8 p.m. The museum is now closing. Please make your way to the exit. We would like to thank you for your visit and look forward to seeing you again tomorrow from 11 a.m.
Ah, damn it.
Hi, Darren. We're closing now.
I heard.
You can...
Yeah, thanks, Bobby. See you then.
See you then, Darren.
Damn. I haven't got the key for the main door. I guess I'll have to wait till tomorrow.
Get out of here!
Huh?
You're putting us all in danger. You are death!
Leave me alone.
It's the curse. The curse! It's gonna get you!
Get out of here.
Death! I told him.
Great. So I'm deaf. That's the only piece of information I've picked up on this trip so far. And now, back to the hotel? Or is there anything else for me to find out here? Oh, hello, Miss Valley. It's a small world.
Darren, nice to... yes, who'd have thought it?
Is everything all right?
Me? Yes, why? I mean, why not?
You seem a bit nervous.
Oh, no, I'm just with Murray about... I just see ghosts. It's just the 12 years, you understand.
No.
And how could you? You aren't... I mean, every 12 years... Every 12 years, something terrible happens. In the village, in the castle, in the forest. Dreadful things.
Miss Valley, can I somehow...
Oh... oh no. Please excuse me. It's just that a lot has happened recently, and I thought... Never mind.
No. What did you think? And what's it got to do with this 12-year cycle?
It's got nothing to do with you. Fortunately. I have to go.
Miss Valley, What's wrong with her? She seems to have some serious problems. But so have I. Still no trace of Angelina. Perhaps I'll get some brilliant idea tonight. Good evening, Murray. What have you got there?
A letter for your friend.
A letter for Angelina? Unlikely. Who knew that she was here?
But that's what's written on it. Miss Angelina Morgan, Golden's Palace. It was posted somewhere very close to here. Yesterday, I would assume.
Will you give me the letter? It could be important.
Indeed, it could. Important for Miss Morgan.
Give me the damn letter. I gotta...
You've got to restrain yourself, young man. This letter is addressed to Miss Morgan. And I'm not going to breach the sanctity of the post to...
Murray! Angelina has been missing since yesterday. No one in the village has seen her. Maybe she's been kidnapped. Have you considered that?
Perhaps she's on a day trip and doesn't want anything more to do with you. Have you considered that? I must think of the hotel's reputation. I'm not going to give you the letter.
But...
Is there anything else I can do for you, sir?
Thank you. You've done enough already. There goes my night's rest. I've got to have that letter. It's gonna move things on. I can feel it. Okay, I've got two problems. How do I get to the lockboxes without Murray stopping me? And how do I open the box with Angelina's letter in it? That's the bum who grabbed me at the museum. Poor crazy loser. Brain's probably totally picked. Hey! What's all that supposed to be at the museum? Hey! You know me?
You are the Antichrist.
Yeah, and you're just a little soft in the head, right?
You can't deny it. It's in you. It's in your veins, in your heart, in your head.
What's in me?
The evil spirit.
Oh, that's enough! Your head is full of crap, marinated in alcohol.
Can you feel it? The menace? The evil?
Oh, get off! I've got nothing more to say to the guy. and he just repeats the same thing anyway.
You're the devil, you're the devil.
Evening.
Huh?
I need to open a locked cupboard. Could you help me with that?
Me? What makes you think that?
Bobby said something.
The fat idiot ought to keep his gob shut.
Now then, can you help me out?
Call a locksmith. You can buy drink from me, nothing else.
I need to open a locked cupboard.
Me? What makes... The fat idiot...
now-
Call a locksmith.
Let's have a beer, Tom.
Sure, if you're paying for them both. Just because I own the place doesn't mean I drink for free.
Sure, that's a no-brainer.
What's up? Why aren't you drinking?
I'm not so fast.
Haha, Yanks, can't handle proper beer, eh?
Tom, you didn't want to have a drink today.
Shut your gob, spacko.
You're supposed to be real handy, so I've heard.
There's something in that. My dad had a workshop. I used to help him a lot. I was already tuning mopeds even at 10 years old.
Really? I've got 2 left hands. I can't even crack a simple lock.
Nice try. But I'm not that boozed up. And I'm not an idiot like him over there.
Why don't you have yourself another beer? It's on me.
You don't have to ask me twice.
Please don't.
Now tell me, Tom, just theoretically speaking, how could I crack a lock in an old safe?
They're not so easy to crack. For a start, you need the right tool.
And that would be...
A lock-picking tool.
Aha. And only theoretically speaking, I could get one of those from you?
Do you think I'm a burglar?
I think you'll want the 50 pounds that I'll give you for it.
Get out of it. Go on. Off with your mate, Bobby. You make a lovely couple. A right pair of tots.
70 pounds?
I want 200 quid.
I haven't got that much.
Loser. Then you're not getting that too. You're all losers. Just using me.
I'd like to bet you couldn't drink 3 pints back to back.
You pay, I'll prove I can.
Okay. Go.
There you are.
I somehow suspected that wouldn't be a problem for you. Are you a burglar, Tom?
What bollocks? It's all lies. You don't get decent people stealing.
Exactly. And you also don't need a lock-picking tool then, do you, Tom?
Peace off, you wanker! Get out! Give me some peace!
I'm only going once you've given me that tool. Here, 50 pounds, and I'll bring it back to you.
It's not my fault, you know. It's Bobby. If he wasn't like he is, things would be better. They all left me on my own. They only left me that animal. How could a decent person get on like that? With such a millstone around their neck.
The tool, Tom?
Not my
I-
fault.
I'm really sorry, Bobby.
It's okay, Darren.
feel like the world's biggest asshole. That's it. Sweet dreams.
Can I help you?
No. No thank you. I'm tired and I'm gonna go to bed now.
Very well.
I'll give him a couple of minutes. Excellent. He's fast asleep. Murray's sleeping, and I've got the lockpicking tool. I'm sure I can get it open. That's it. The lock's open. That's it. A letter addressed to Angelina Morgan. Oh, you'd better be worth it. A sealed letter. Angelina's name's on it. It was posted yesterday. Locally around here. I ought to read it. It could get me somewhere. Let's see. If anyone's reading this, then something's gone wrong.
My name is Angelina Morgan, and I'm gathering information about Black Mirror Castle, the Gordon family, and a secret society. I feel under threat and am being followed by a man called Reginald Boris. Please contact the police and Darren Michaels in Biddeford, Maine, USA for further information. I've heard scratching noises coming from beneath my room. I'm scared. I have discovered a space under the floor and was able to decipher the code. The solution was known by two storytelling brothers from Germany, GFT 62 17 1 25. I'm going to throw in this letter and ask Murray for another room. Darren, if you're reading this letter, I've really tried, so I'd like to thank you here for your help. I love you.
No. I would break down if anything happened to her. Noises under her room. Reginald Boris creeping about the hotel? Two storytelling brothers? How was that again? Two storytelling brothers from Germany. And here's a book. Grimm's Fairy Tales, that's gotta be it. There are 15 selected fairy tales in the contents. The Frog King or Iron Henry. GFT 12, Rapunzel. And so on up to GFT 187. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . That's exactly what's in Angelina's letter. GFT and then a few numbers. I'll take the contents page with me. Shame about... The bed looks old-fashioned, but I really can't allow myself a break until I found Angelina. Huh. The bed's a little to one side, as though it's been pushed around. Maybe there's something under there. Aha, now then, the carpet under the bed has been torn up, and there seems to be some kind of metal cover there. I need to take a closer look at this. There it is. Let's see. That's it. I heard a quiet click. Oh, a disgusting stench. That's gotta be the sewers. Or a hole that's being used as a sewer.
You can't be serious.
He's fast asleep, like a baby.
Hey, my man.
Wake up!
How? What?
Nah, it's about time.
What can I do for you?
We want another room.
The whole corridor stinks of sewage.
Of course.
What the? A cheap plastic mask of Samuel Gordon. Toy knife with blood-stained blade. And the worst thing is that you can bet that some of my fellow humans actually buy this stuff. And what's this thing supposed to be? Huh. The original soul key. Summon dark forces and scare the pants off your friend. Lights up in 3 different colors. Gruesome sound effects. Hellish fun. Batteries not included. I can't get my head around it. I'd rather chop my hand off than buy this plastic crap from China. I'd rather chop my hand. It's pitch black. I can't tell how deep it is. Huh. Light.
An excellent choice, sir. A tribute to your good taste.
Just shut it. wooden clock with a glass cover and some carving on it. A plastic thing about 8 inches long. It's supposed to be a soul key, whatever that is. Huh. I can't get it off. It's screwed on. Yep, that's how it's... I've got him. The batteries fit and I've got light. So, let's go down into the underground. It really is the sewers. Pretty ancient for sure. More than 100 years old. I can see water, and there's some steps in the wall. Oh man, this is not an inviting place. I don't exactly know what all these grates are for. Maybe they're here to stop all the big pieces of float. Ah! I hate rats. No way I'm putting my hand in there. Huh. A piece of timber about 1.5 feet long. That stinks. It stinks especially bad in this section. Now I'm in the same section of the tunnel I've just been in. Hey, there's a metal bar on the wall. I'm taking it with me. You just never know. Seems to be holding. A real dream. Angelina will be able to tell from 100 yards off that I'm coming to her rescue. If Angelina is here, then she's definitely got to be on this side of the grate. A pipe which goes off downwards at an angle and hangs here. That's a piece of fabric. Could be from a blouse. And it doesn't look like it's been hanging all that long. I hope it's not Angelina's. But whose else could it be? The pipe leads steeply downwards. I can't see where it ends. It's big enough to climb into. Now, is she down there? Angelina! Angelina! Nothing. I just hope that the pipe doesn't get any narrower down there, and that I can't find a way back outside. Damn slippery, as though somebody had greased the pipe with... Ah! Ah! Oh! Damn. As if someone has put oil all over the pipe. Oh, the stupid soul key is cracked. I can't even see my hand in front of my face. I've still got the camera. The flash might help. That's definitely no longer the sewer. But what's that here? It almost looks like a bunker, or a prison. There's something... That's... It feels like rough fabric, but much heavier. And it's very long. A hose. A metal thing. Oil. Stale. There's something very cold lying here. Metal. A pole or a tube. It really is a tube. About 18 inches long and quite heavy. What's that? Something soft. A cloth. The pieces. That's the soul key. Oh. I've got it. I'll wrap the rag around the box. I'll dip my... So... I'll stick it here in the wall. I don't really want hot oil running over my fingers. Here we go. My last match. Very good. A kinda switchboard. A kinda switch. No wonder I couldn't open the door in the dark. It's been blocked with a pole. And that would suggest that I'm in... A few loose wires are hanging out of the box. Looks as though they've been pulled out. I'll stick them in again. Of course, the door won't open with that there. I'll take it out of the way. Perhaps I... So let's see... Oh, there's even a light switch. This one here must be the switch for the door. The label makes it somewhat easier. You see? A big...
We've been expecting you, Darren.
What is this? Who are you?
One day, you will be our guest.
What are you gonna do? What have you done with Angelina? No. No!
I'm going now. By the way, escape is impossible. This is an old Second World War bunker. There are meter-thick concrete walls, steel, and rock between you and freedom. We'll come for you in a few days, Darren. I wish you a pleasant stay.
Damn it! What do you want from me? Why did you have to use Angelina as bait? Why her? I'm gonna find you. Ugh. A chain that's about 2 yards long. Looks like a screwdriver. What's that doing here? That's one of those things you can light gas with. The metal part is rubbed with a kind of flint, and then... A camping stove. It seems they don't want to let me go thirsty. Huh. That's about 3 gallons. If you need around half a gallon a day, that means they want to keep me waiting here for no more than 6 days. Great. Looks like ready meals in aluminum trays. That's not the kind you'd get in the supermarket. Looks more like it's a to-go tray. I'll just take... Right. I'll carefully scrape the aluminum off with the knife. Now this could take a while. I've collected a small heap of aluminum powder on the pages from the fairy tale book. I better mix the aluminum powder with the rust powder before I put it in the lock. Good. I hope I can get enough rust off here. Okay, the rust powder's mixed with the aluminum powder. It's not the best welding powder ever, but it'll do for the lock. That's it. The welding powder's in the lock. I shouldn't let the flame burn too long. Who knows how long the gas will last. Good. It's lit. I'll have to hurry up. It's not gonna burn forever. Alright then. Real careful now. It's really evil stuff. The wicked thing is, it can burn without oxygen. That means you can't put it out with sand, for example. And if you pour water on it, the water is broken down by the heat, creating oxygen, or hydrogen, or oxyhydrogen, explosive gas. Everything explodes and superheated droplets fly everywhere. There's been some serious accidents. So it's not really something to try at home. But this was an emergency. I'll put the light on first. That was easy. The metal locker must be about 50 years old, like most things here. I'm surprised that everything is kept so well. The thick walls probably keep things preserved. Oh crap. I know I'm gonna regret this. Oh my god. Angelina's pursuer, Reginald Boris. He's been stabbed to death. Perhaps I'll find some clues to what happened to Angelina.
Don't let it happen. You have to stop the evil.
God damn it! This can't be for real. This can't be for real. What the hell is that in his breast pocket? But if it helps Okay, I've just gotta do it. Sounds like a poem. Days be done, Gordon's sun, hanging long and grow, the light end in sight. I have no idea what that means, but I'll take the paper. And there's something else. Insulation tape. Oh, that's it. Luckily, there's nothing else here. What have we got here? Whoa, a stick of dynamite. Does 50-year-old dynamite still work? Or does it work too well and explode in my hands? Okay. I'll leave. There's a box. These are cables with igniters, presumably for dynamite. I'll take one of the cables with me. An old box. Let's see. Magnesium flares. I'll take them. Magnesium flares light up very brightly and can also burn underwater. Divers use them when they're way down deep, where normal lamps won't work. Magnesium flares. That's a... It says here that it's a rubber dinghy with a built-in compressed air capsule. You pull the ripcord and the dinghy inflates within seconds. It must have been the cutting edge of technology back then. A hose. Quite thick. The kind that firefighters use. I guess it's been lying around here for years. The people who were living in this bunker seem to have left half of their things behind. There are bottles, boards, crates, boards. It's for detonating explosives, like the ones they used to use in quarries and mines. You turn the crank handle to build up an electric charge. When you press the button, it fires an igniter cap at the end of the wire. A pressure hatch like the ones you see in submarine movies. Looks old, but isn't rusty yet. Let's see. There's not much to see. Oh, it smells like... a hatch. It leads back downwards, but that could be my way to freedom. It's not moving. The hatch is very rusty, probably because of the water down here. You know, sometimes the only thing that helps is brute force. as soon as electricity flows through the wire, the igniter caps fire, exploding the stick of dynamite. Hopefully that's enough to blast the hatch open. I'll have to position the stick of dynamite and attach the fuse cable first. Alright, I'll wrap the ends of the two wires around the contacts. The wire is connected to the stick of dynamite in the detonator. You know what? I've always wanted to do this. Damn! There's hardly a scratch on it. It's ripped the handle clean off, but most of the energy from the explosion is just dissipated. If the girder fell down, it would hit the hatch, and one beam, more or less, shouldn't affect its stability. Hopefully the second stick is as sound as the first one. Another fuse cable. I hope that works. Okay. The dynamite. I'll wrap the end of the two wires around the contacts again. Then let's try again. This time it has to work. There are metal loops on the rubber dinghy. I'll hook the chain onto it. The boat is attached to the... and up it goes. Damn. Up there's the way out. But there's no ladder here. I'm guessing that the room up there is the one behind the steel door, but I can't get at the grate. The concrete beam has broken off a piece of the wall here, and a few wires are sticking out. I think they're live.